Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm Natalie, and I'm here. Just not using this since I wasn't here last week. I'm already forgetting. I'm Natalie, and I'm here with Dr. Mariam Bakhtiari. She is a board-certified dentist with over 29 years of experience, specializing in TMJ, sleep apnea, and orthodontics. So best believe she really knows what she's talking about when it comes to the jaw and the face. And because of that, with all of her knowledge, she created BLAFit. It's an amazing facial exercise device that really just helps define your jawline, plump up your lips, lift up those cheekbones, and especially for those of us that just want something that's more holistic, more non-invasive, this is a really great product to really get those results without having to rely on needles.
Absolutely.
Or Botox. So let's talk about it, Dr. Mariam. Why is it so important for you to have something that isn't invasive and doesn't require like Botox or filler to create essentially the same results, right? Which is a defined and toned face.
Yeah, I would say a different result, but both results are plumper, except with your BLAFit exercise, you have a much more natural result. It's very different. When you exercise your face, you are you, and that was what it was important to me. I really believe in yourself. I always believe in natural, and I always believe in loving who you are, and we can't change our shape, our form to a place that we're not recognized anymore. So for me, it was identity of me was very important. My daughter, my family members, the patients I treat. So I wanted to have something, and I'm anti-aging. So it doesn't mean to be natural is to age faster. I'm all for prevention. I'm all for somehow finding a way so that we reduce that aging process, but I'm all for holistic, natural, non-invasive ways to do it. And as somebody that does orthodontics and TMJ and sleep apnea, I studied facial muscles, jawline, circulation to the face, all the neurovasculature that goes to our head and neck. So knowing all of that, I knew that one thing that we're missing in our daily life is usage of our facial muscles enough. And I think that was what it was lacking. We're all doing walks. You can see after the COVID, we're all walking now because we're sitting at home so much, and we're all somehow work out our body from neck down. Our hands are becoming more toned. We're all worried about our thighs, glutes. All of those muscles are being worked out, but one thing that we just left out in our culture is our face. And how, if you look at social media, majority of face enhancement is through makeup, through injections, and things that are, I'm not anti-makeup. I have lipstick on and have blush on right now.
Right.
It's not about anti-makeup. I think we've just diverged way away from natural. I mean, when you watch some of these videos, it's mind-blowing for me that to see that how many layers of enhancement and contouring makeup we have to put in to be able to make our face look different, or much more like square, or shape it differently, where it's not natural. The next day you wash all that off, all that hard work, all that money that you spend, all that product will clog your pores. As much as they say it's non-clogging, it's not true. Anything. You could put olive oil on your skin and it could clog your pores. So it's anything you put on your skin can clog your pore. And just imagine how many layers of product we're putting on the skin. And skin, it has to breathe, just like the rest of our body. We can't have such a thick makeup all day long. So I just knew that I got to get a step in this field. I feel like I'm more confident than the rest of the people that produce makeup about the nature of the face and facial muscles, and I knew there must be a way that we can get these muscles worked out without needing so much enhancement through makeup and injections. So I'm not anti that, but I'm anti so much of it. Where when I see you before and after, I see a whole transformation to a new person, and I don't know you. That's where I wanted to bring that out in social media and try to say my best natural me movement that we move. And when I created Bella Lip Appliance, I had in mind the muscles underneath your orbit all the way to your neck. These are the muscles that we miss when we do our daily workout. In fact, we work out the wrong muscles by clenching in our daily stress. So instead of balancing our facial muscles, we have people that have clenched muscle, their masseter, which is the clenching muscle, is bulked in one way, or we have asymmetry. And with this isometric exercising device, you're able to use that resistance that's built into this product. Use your lip muscle, which everybody wants the plumper, younger, more, lifted lips anyways. Use those lips to work them out while we're engaging the rest of the facial muscles so that we can get that beautiful sculpted, lifted cheekbone face that we want. And that's what BLAFit does. And it's such a short amount of time that you have to do this. Again, as somebody that teaches TMJ, and I'm just in general love to teach and educate. Our facial muscles are very small bands of muscle that just kind of like freeways. They pass by each other, and to get them engaged and plump them, it doesn't take a lot of action. It takes actually much less action that you would have for your hamstrings or your glutes to be able to be bulked up. So it's much easier to bulk them up. So we trigger those specific muscles to be able to get that result.
And it looks like, we're getting a lot more attention now on social media of focusing on facial muscles. What is the difference between like the gua sha that people use so often to like chisel their face? What's the difference between that and like exercising your facial muscles with BLAFit?
Well, personally, I don't think gua sha will build your muscle mass. What gua sha does, and exercising or any type of a stone or any type of a movement, even your hand, or people that do face yoga, which is facial massages, all it does, it's your outer muscular layer, it's getting circulation. So by any type of a massage or any type of a movement, we're getting the outer layer, the muscles, to be able to move. So we're actually smoothing the bands, but at the same time, we're increasing circulation, because it's just like a massaging it, right? You're increasing circulation, but we're not building muscle mass. So that's the difference between, and it's from outside. So I'm not against gua sha. I actually don't have one, but I do believe in facial massages. But with the BLA, you're going inside your mouth, and from internal layer, the last layer, you're engaging and you're plumping and pumping the blood supply, and at the same time you're plumping those little muscles. So you're getting that muscle lift that you need by tightening and bulking those muscles in a way that's isometric, so it balances your right and left side. At the same time, you're increasing circulation, increasing your own body collagen formation, and all the good things that come along with it. So they're both good, but one is more fundamentally changing and moving the muscles and bulking it, because there's a resistant band that has a weight, kind of like your weight training your facial muscles. At the same time, that you and I train patients all week long, that when you train patients and teach them, it's not something you can just buy and think you can figure out. Of course, we have a lot of training and tutorial videos, and it's in our YouTube, it's in our website, it's in our Amazon site. But I feel like it's like any type of a workout. When you go to a gym and there's new machines, it's always a great thing to have somebody that's trained to give you that guideline that you need so you don't hurt your body. For BLA, even though there's very minimum chance of you hurting yourself, I feel like if you train patients how to use it correctly, you're actually eliminating a lot of other issues such as TMJ, jaw tension, and create a meditation by teaching you how to do it correctly. And if you did it, you could do the workout, but by learning the correct way, you're taking it to a different level.
And you know, especially when I do like the vertical exercise, I really feel that a lot in like my neck muscles. Can you explain a little bit about like why I feel that?
Yeah, well, because with the vertical exercise, what you're doing is you're working out your, did you have your BLA? So I'm going to have you actually, even though it's too far from the patient, you can bring it closer so I can explain
bring it a little bit closer.
So the vertical exercise, for all of you that are listening or you're watching this after this program, the vertical exercise engages the upper lip, the lower lip. So your lips, your mouth is apart, your teeth is apart, your lip covers and moves these arms. And this is the resistance band that has all the weight training that you need to get these muscles from orbit all the way to the shoulders engaged. If we do it slowly, I want the audience to watch you because you have very good muscle definition. I hope you guys can see. You're moving the upper and lower lip together, so let's move them. So she's using it and then shifting her lower jaw forward. We continuously emphasize that jaw shift. While she's holding it, she's gonna take a breath in with her nose, and she's weight training now. Look at all these engaged muscles. And then now she's gonna breathe out with her mouth and slowly open her jaw. There we go. So she's weight lifting her lips, but look at how many other lifting she's doing with the muscle activation. Look at that. We're getting the digastric tighten, which is your airway muscle. We're getting the shoulder muscles tightened and worked out, not in a clenched way, in an unclenched way. We're pushing the jaw forward, and anytime, as you can see Natalie pushing the jaw forward, anytime we're moving the jaw forward, we're opening the blood supply to the brain, creating a parasympathetic nervous system, a calm state in our brain that, the blood supply is open, the circulation is open, I can actually enjoy life. And that just takes you from that state of headache, state of clenched, state of, state of sympathetic nervous system, which is fight and flight out. So we're working out using the lip muscle, engaging all the muscles of the below your eyes to all the way to your shoulder, tightening all those muscles as we age. Natalie's young, but I'm 54, so as we age, all of our muscle becomes less toned and becomes looser. And in order to anti-age, we just need to engage them. So a minute a day, you can do it a minute at night, a minute in the morning. It's up to you, but we'll train you, we'll talk to you, and we'll see what's best for you to do. But for me, I do 1 minute at night before sleep, 1 minute in the morning when I wake up, just to get those muscles relaxed, just to get my whole body and my whole system in a basic state of the breath in, breath out, opening the circulation to my brain while I'm getting all these facial muscles, internal, outward, worked out and pumped so that we can increase circulation, increase collagen formation. Basically, my goal in this short life is to teach the younger generation, the people that are my age, that it's never too late to start prevention. As a dentist who is all my life really advocated prevention, prevention is the best way to do it. And for somebody that's 54, 55, 60 years old, it's never too late to get those muscles engaged, get rid of some of the wrinkles, and feel those facial muscles that have been sagged because we didn't use it. We don't chew as much food. We're more like juicing, and even in the morning everybody's going shaking. So we're not using any of these muscles. So let's get that worked out, at least to fill that gap so that we don't age, at the same time increase our longevity and immune system and circulation.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love BLA. I love when I can feel those muscles really working, especially even with the horizontal exercise.
Yeah.
You really feel the cheeks just putting in work. Yeah, so it's really great. And I love seeing other people's responses when they finally feel it and they're like, oh wow, it's like the first time they're actually feeling the muscles being activated
Yes.
in their life.
Yes, it's a workout. For those of you that started, don't give up. It's a workout, but we walk you through it.
Yes, absolutely.
But it's, for me, the most beautiful thing is somebody like Natalie that works out at the gym almost, I think, every day. Just beautiful figure, beautiful body.
Thank you.
If she doesn't exercise her facial muscles, we know that that's the first place is going to age.
Mm-hmm.
So putting that in our culture, just like our brushing teeth, our flossing, to get that workout. 30 seconds of each exercise. I mean, how much of us waste 30 seconds? Sitting by TV, on the light, street lights, behind the traffic lights, sitting as a passenger in a long drive, doing it just increases the circulation, you're working out. It is such an internal feel. Whenever I do even 2 vertical exercises, I just feel like I've been injected morphine and I'm just ready to go in a relaxed but intense state of mind. And that's something that I want all of us to one day experience and have.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your knowledge.
Of course. That's
and
why
for
I'm
this
here.
invention.
Of course.
It's really just so great. My family loves it too. Like, they use it as well. And all my friends are always so intrigued by it. They're like, that's so fascinating that you can actually work out your facial muscles. So definitely give it a try. And if you're interested, remember that all of the purchases come with a 5-minute, usually ends up being longer, but it's a complimentary one-on-one Zoom call that's hosted either by me or Dr. Miriam or any other staff member that teaches you how to use your BLAFit so you can reach the goals that you have. Yes.
Have a wonderful Monday.
Thank you. Bye,
Take
everyone.
care. Okay, good. So we have time. That was great.